Welcome back to part 2 of our restaurant series.
My name is Eric Oski. I'm the owner-operator of the Culver here in Apex on Kelly Road, over by the Public Swim Plaza.
Your restaurant is relatively new, so tell us a little bit about your menu.
Well, our restaurant is new to the area. We are a 35-year-old company, however. So we have a lot of Midwestern followers, and I'm going to tell you what, since I've been here for the last 6 months, there are a lot more Midwesterners than I ever thought there would be in the Raleigh area. But our menu mainly comprises of Butterburgers, which is just a normal American cheeseburger. We call it a Butterburger on the sole fact that we lightly caramelize the top of our bun crown through our bun toaster. And then we got frozen custard, which is a rich premium ice cream. The real difference between ice cream and custard is the egg that is added into custard. But we have a vast variety menu option. We have cod fillet, which is North Atlantic whitefish. We also have a limited time walleye right now. We have jumbo shrimp. That kind of concludes our seafood area. We have chicken, grilled and crispy chicken. We also have chicken tenders. We also have spicy and buffalo spicy chicken, and then buffalo tenders. We have pot roast. We have multiple dinner options like a chop steak. I mean, it goes on. Salads.
Sounds like you guys have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What is your company doing to help prevent the spread of COVID-19?
Well, what we are doing to help prevent COVID-19 is keep our employment and our restaurant sterile and understand how to keep safe distances and practice the whole social distancing that is being spread around through the media. It's more emphasized, just like everything. I mean, not just COVID-19, but food safe and workplace safety is more emphasized when you do come to foodborne illness, which still kills just as many, if not more, people than, unfortunately, this pandemic in an annual year.
Mm-hmm. And how are you accommodating your guests? So are you doing takeout?
Yeah, so, with the stay-at-home mandated, unfortunately, in the social distancing, which really started it, we've actually closed our in-restaurant seating to include our patio. We have discouraged any guests to use our outdoor patio, which it's just unfortunate because I think we got an 87-degree sunny day out right now. Mm-hmm. And on a day like today would be a perfect day to bring the pets and the dogs for a bike ride and enjoy our patio. But closed all that. That does not mean we haven't stopped sterilizing and washing our own equipment daily. Mm-hmm. But yeah, otherwise it's just drive-through only. We've mandated the use of gloves and the changing of gloves per transaction. We still haven't changed how frequently we wash our hands. That's still the same as any cross-contamination would be. But we use more gloves for more just even cash handling now. Mm-hmm. Where before we would just use gloves on ready-to-eat food, so we wouldn't touch your ready-to-eat food with our bare hands. But now we are using it more in the all-around purpose of things than just being health-conscious and food safe. We're being, obviously now more COVID safe, mm-hmm. which is just touching anything plastic or cardboard or anything.
Yes. You guys do have a lot of very good items on the menu, so what do you think has been your most popular menu item for takeout?
It would be our Signature Deluxe. That is the number one most popular item that we will ever sell. Mm-hmm. It's our signature sandwich. It goes up with, every other market's, signature sandwich, and you could probably, list, numerous different companies that would be this burger or this sandwich. Mm-hmm. But this time of year with the Lenten season, for those practicing Catholics, fish is extremely popular during the March time because of the whole Lenten season and the way the faith religion goes. And then, of course, not a lot of meat eaters out there, so we do have crispy chickens and our spicy chickens, and our tenders, which do rival our burgers as well. Are
you guys doing anything to try to help the community during this time?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're keeping ourselves up to date with the COVID-19 on how it's fast changing, and every municipality, every government, every state and local is doing their own precautions, and then obviously the federal government as well. And we're just trying to keep everyone informed of the changing societal changes that are being made. And then at the same time, we are encouraging our employment to stay at home if they feel it's more safe for them. Unfortunately, being a small business and being a franchise, everyone's got the bills to pay still, even though there's a pandemic going on. So unfortunately, our world is still driven by money, but people have the choice of staying at home with no fear of lost job, and then, of course, protecting themselves. And then, with the community, we're just continuously to improve our operation by practicing and being a spearhead to the community about not reusing specific items. We have identification flags that we are disposing of, instead of reusing. Mm-hmm. We are, we're not necessarily holding like a podcast like you would to inform people like you are, but we are definitely posting the flyers up of letting everyone know about how the restaurant business is handling this pandemic and keeping everyone aware of please wash your hands, please be safe, please be sterile, and then practice distance.
Do you have any final remarks that you'd like to say about your restaurant or about the virus in general?
I just obviously would like to tell everyone, to be safe. It's obviously this is a scary time for everyone as a group and as a society. If we all take the proper procedures and the proper steps of practicing social distancing, staying at home, only going out for, obviously if you have a job that is still part of the essential businesses, please just be safe, please be sterile, please stay hygienic. That's just the only way we can get through this is battling it together. And just let's make smart decisions like we always should, but we just got to be safe together.
Well, very, very nicely said, and thank you for speaking with me today.
Absolutely, Sydney. Well, good luck to you in the future. It was a pleasure meeting you and talking to you today as well.
Well, thank you. I recently got a butter burger and custard, and I loved it. Tune in next time as we speak with a local realtor on the real estate market.